Woohoo! How is everybody? got a lot of that dragon energy in the cards, don't you? So that's going to be the reversal energy, right? I mean, we're coming into our whole self. The past life of the Order of the Dragon. I didn't look into it because I don't trust the narrative that they concocted. So I just don't study it. I don't care. I don't believe what they say. Plus, I like taking the hard path, right? When the student's ready, the teacher appears, and you come into union with some light, and that's the biggest thing to QHHT. It's in the past. It belongs in the past. Why the hell would you want to study lessons that you've already learned, done the shadow work, moved on from coming to union with the divine? We have to focus on the present. However, yes, that dragon energy is what it is. Oh, and that energy that y'all had about the weird ass air quality you were talking about in Chicago, yeah, it's here in Texas as well. I just saw a subreddit said weird smog outside smells like Miracle Grow, and I thought, yeah, you're either protected from it or your entire community is under judgment. One or the other. With all the natural disasters, who knows? Who knows what that weird fog is that smells like Miracle Grow? That's what it is. It's what it is. All I can do is tell you what has been said and what is still being said, and expect the unexpected. I mean, when I hear Wrath of God energy and then see a subreddit about a strange smog outside that smells like Miracle Grow, sounds like it's going to be a miracle for all those that ain't growing, or a miracle for those of us that are. I don't know. It's shit's up in the air at this point. It's what it is. Expect the unexpected. Right? I mean, a whole community under judgment, and now you have a weird smog out in the air. Chicago already talked about having weird air. She seems to be just fine. They don't tell us what's going on the background. It's what it is. Let's see what Starseed Reed has to say. However, yes, that dragon energy, the Order of the Dragon, was my past life. That's the secret that I'm sure they don't want to come out. That's why you have that Knights Templar energy. The Masons, they control the narrative. Their side won, right? My side put their heads on sticks in an artistic fashion. It's just what it is. Now we get to be healers with clairsentient abilities. Isn't that nice? And once you get all your karma, once you've felt all the pain you need to feel, then you can just shield yourself for that. Thank you, God. Oh, thank you so much. And now what they send to you, just return back to them. We're done. I hear that energy of Pisces won by default. I was like, well, yeah, is that because they tried to sacrifice a healer? that is winning at default at that point. That's just when you just shut it down and go, okay, well, now you got to resurrect the healer. Oh, you need healing? Cool. Did you talk to that group that's got sacrifice, one of God's divine beings all over them? So a whole group. So it's like, take a vat. It was like the Joker, the vat that the Joker fell in. You know, we're just taking all these greedy clowns and dipping them in the Joker vat. Oh, sacrifice the Archangel energy. Voila! Ta-da! How you like that magic trick? That's what it is. Got a weird smog outside that smells like Miracle Grow? Come here, city. Dip you in the vat of Joker juice. Holy shit. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. I ask that I be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. I like to shit. There's a strange smog outside. It smells like Miracle Grow. I thought, yeah, well, your whole community's under judgment. It's a miracle if any of you grow at this point. Meditate on that. Thank you, Spirit. just what it is. A whole community responsible for trying to sacrifice the healer, dip their ass in Miracle Grow. Just breathe that in. I don't know what that does to you, but it's what it is. Expect the unexpected. Who knows? Right? We've been sitting here waiting to see when the next natural disaster was going to happen due to inner alchemy. I can't do anything about that. Did they meditate? Hey, look at that. Did you see that sleight of hand? Flipped right over to the upside down position at that. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I mean, fear doesn't exist. However, now you're gonna have dumb, panicky animals. Oh, what is going on? Cool. Do we know? Thank you, Spirit. To me, that's a sign. The entire community is under judgment, and now there's a weird smog outside that his Spirit speaks through these people. There is a strange smog outside that smells like Miracle Grow. Well, you had the miracle, but you wouldn't grow. Chances are your whole community is under judgment. Who knows? Yeah, life force energy is upside down. Who knows? Soul travel. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit. It's the new earth. I know with that energy of the higher vibrations are all that is going to survive. That's what it is. I mean, I keep overcoming shit left and right and left and right. Every time they try, that's what they can't figure out. How does he keep surviving? Because you keep bending my free will, and I'm obviously more important than your entire group you can't trust. God can't trust you. God can't trust you, and now your life force energy that was over here is on the left-hand path upside down. Thank you for that, Spirit. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. However, yes, that unicorn, that's an INFJ unicorn energy, that owl energy, that owl face that keeps popping up. Have you guys never seen the picture I posted of opening my heart space and an owl came out through my plasma filter? That's what it is. You set the intention and it fucking was a sign. Or did it represent death? Yes, the star seed that I lost that started all of this. Thank you, Spirit. Their depression spells got my old roommate. That's what it is. Do I hold a grudge? No, they're trying to cover it up. That's what it is. Why hold a grudge when God's given them natural disasters named after my kids? Unless that's bullshit. Unless entire towns are being wiped out named after my children. It'll make a name for them. It'll be a left-hand golden treasure name, huh? Thank you, Spirit. Tell them, Daisy. Tell them. Daisy agrees. Daisy agrees. That's what it is. There's too much of that wrath of God energy in the collective for me to even speculate what a strange smog outside that smells like Miracle Grow could possibly be to a community under judgment. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. Fear doesn't exist, and I'll heal. I know that. I know that the healers will heal. Cards in the upright? No, cool. We'll flip that around. What is the focus for star seeds? Yeah, black magic's backfiring. So it's what it is. I mean, we're having natural disaster after natural disaster. What could possibly go wrong next when God's wrath and the systematic deconstruction of America energy is all across the collective? That's what it is. Sound healing. That's what it is. You can be as inspirational as you want to, but when they project that much energy onto one focal point and then it gets returned, that's what it is. Weren't you ladies saying that air signs were affecting the air and it was causing a backlash that fire and water signs would be protected from? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Did they follow their intuition? I've already said that before. Manipulation of the weather over top of an energy healer with energy that affects them in ways they don't understand. Cool, that is a them problem. That's probably why Pisces is protected. Yeah, lower vibration. Lower vibrations will not survive the rest of this year. I'm agreeing with what the other readers have said. It's what it is. Raise your vibration. Right? Change, be the miracle you are and grow, or don't. As the Schumann resonance of this earth raises, Dolores Cannon told us, you don't want to be here when the worst happens. The earthquakes, Gaia is evolving. The signs are all around us, and she would prefer, I mean, look what you've already done to her. She'd prefer you not go to the new earth. That's what it is. Rainbow prophecy. The rainbow bodies are being activated. That's what it is. Right? What is the Hopi prophecy? Right? When you've ravaged the land and trashed it enough to where you can't survive on it anymore, people who come in, the red blood, the Osmosis Jones of the world would be coming in with a duality, right? We would be Osmosis Jones for the planet, the animals, the plants, the people that are of a higher vibration, and absolute anthrax to anything else lower vibrational. Can't do anything about that. That's a them problem. Project hate, you get hate back. Project sacrifice energy, you get sacrificed. It's what it is. What you want for another is what you want for yourself. Right? And now it came down to a community effort. Is that what you ladies are saying? A community effort? Cool. I can't. How's your air quality in the community right now that smells like Miracle Grow? Are you miracles? Are you growing? Well, who knows? Who knows what these people are up to? That's what it is. They got vision. The vision underneath sound healing is in the upright. In the spiritual realm, yep, virtual fog is upside down. Right? The smoke and mirrors and the illusion of what they're putting out into the collective, it's what it is. What do you think they're trying to cover up? Your influencers, your celebrities, your people that, the idolaters. You know, people that you looked up to that have a darkness, something that they just found remains outside of Taylor Swift's mansion. It's what they say. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if intuition found, what are the Swifties going to think? What are the Swifties going to think? What it is? Who knows? They can do anything they want to shame these people. They have no love for themselves or others. That was the one thing I knew about this business. Right? People have an image they want to uphold. Great, I uphold 5-star reviews. That's you. You're the image of this business. I don't heal anyone. You heal yourself. All healing is self-healing. I make you talk to yourself like you're crazy. It works with 5-star reviews. What does it cause? People who have come in and shared their deepest, darkest shit and then go out with a fear. They go right back into the lower vibrational with a million things to say. Number one, they don't give a review because they don't want to be known. They want their anonymity, but yet they're going to talk shit because they know you know. Oh, God, that person knows now. False gods. That's what it is. That's what it is. You cannot prove to me with the 3 fates that we experienced last lifetime that state very specifically with spiritual law that when a warrior goes out, they come back with a tailor-made life. Why does Pisces get a tailor-made life? I had to get into alignment with that shit. We were warriors last time. Dolores Cannon told us your birthday, your name, your address, the people around you, the karmic contracts that you come in with. You have a lesson to learn. Your job in Earth School is to know thyself true and manipulate energy. You came here to learn how to manipulate energy. When you say that to someone, what's the first thing they think? Oh, he's a manipulator. Yes, manipulate that paintbrush, you artist. Manipulate that pen, you poet. Manipulate that healing modality. Manipulate those lessons. Create means create. We came here. We are creators. You have creators and you have non-playing characters. Right? What is a non-playing? Now, let me tell you my favorite. And I'm not saying they can't be successful. My favorite is the one that is on the TikTok, the pretty girl, the NPC that's glitching out. They start sending her gifts and she goes, You can't tell me that's nothing. That's not the neatest program I've seen yet. She was the biggest glitch I've ever seen in the Matrix. Became an OnlyFans model, and what do? Start putting all of her stuff for free on Google. Oh, she was mad. Ruined her career. This shit's not protected. This is what it is. No spiritual protection in that one. And she lost her shit, didn't she? What is the energy from the past? Yeah, faith. That's what it is. Have faith. Everything's happening in divine right time. What's the overall outcome of the situation? Soul Tribe. You've got to get rid of everything that does not serve the highest good, so that everything that does serve the highest good can come in. Right? What's the problem with the Soul Tribe? They tried to sacrifice the shaman. The shamanic archetype, the healer. Yeah, the village chooses the shaman, and chances are they tried to sacrifice the healer, and now we get a new Soul Tribe. We just do, yeah, willpower. Fucking those who can succeed. God will show you who you can trust, because the tarot says they're dropping like flies. Let me tell you, sweetheart, the same air quality issue that they're talking about in Chicago has now rolled into Texas. And they're talking, it's what it is. Who knows what kind of sinister shit these people are up to in the background. It's their last ditch effort to do everything they can to maintain power and control with fear. You know, you got guys in power back there. Cigar, they're smoking a blunt, got them a beer. Hey, man, well, why don't we go spray some of this smog shit that smells like Miracle Grow and see what the cattle pillar people do in East Texas. Who knows? But that's definitely a sign. There's a weird smog outside. Smells like Miracle Grow. First thing I thought was, well, yeah, every tarot reader on the planet's talking about your community under judgment. Are you a miracle growing, or are they gassing you like the evil, sinister monsters they are? That's what it is. 17:17 on the clock. Namaste.